Icewind Dale has become trapped in a perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous, and the land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. The sun no longer crests the mountains, not even what should be the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame O'Reel the Frostmaiden, goddess of winter's wrath, for this unrelenting night. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each midnight is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk survive in a scattering of settlements known collectively as 10 towns, because
It's 10 towns.
with southern caravans long vanished and travel between towns reduced to life-risking journeys through whiteouts and frozen corpses, isolation has begun to eat away at minds as surely as hunger does. Though each town has turned to sacrifices of flame, food, and flesh, no respite has come, not from the cold, not from the dark, and not from the blood. People are dying. Some vanish in the night. Some are found frozen with eyes wide and mouths torn open in their final scream. The murders seem to follow no pattern, no rhythm, no justice. And that's where you all come in. 5 wanderers, strangers, at least most of you, each drawn to the edge of the world for their own reasons. Whatever your reasons, you found yourselves drawn together through various rumors, overlapping goals, or the simple instinct that strength lies in numbers. That really did. I had never heard that one before, so it's not bad. It was the door opening. We are beginning our story in Bryn Shander, put you on the wrong map, which is the largest and most fortified of the 10 towns.
Jesus.
You have a large wall, and it is up atop a hill, though it means that the cold is a bit more punishing, and the wind lashes constantly. Where you are currently is in this little building here, the Northlook Tavern. Graham Sachs, the lovely bartender, has just brought a second round to your table. The hearth is glowing orange and bright, pumping out heat, and beside it is Old Bitey, a battle-scarred knucklehead trout stuffed and mounted on a plaque, like the tavern's mascot. In hushed voices, this new ragtag band of investigators tries to lay out what little you know about these murders you've been hearing about, and tries to hear anything more on Drunken Voices. Briefly, we're going to go person by person and get a little description of what we're dealing with. Starting with this
Jack.
freaky looking guy.
Yeah. So y'all are familiar with changelings because of Everon.
None of not all of us.
Oh yeah, sorry, Lisa. So if you're not familiar with changelings, they are doppelganger adjacents. They can change their form. They can be just a generic elf guy, or they can take on a very specific form. Jask here, if assuming we've known each other for a little bit, changes form often depending on his moods, takes on different accents, personality type things. He wears kind of looser clothing because he changes his size so much, so it doesn't rip and tear when he goes a little bit bigger. Um, yeah, in his natural form, he is very pale, albino looking, but he wears rugged leathers fit for the cold. And carries a. Meant to change my weapon. He carries a longbow and a quarterstaff with him, and I meant to change that to a scimitar rather than a spear.
Okay.
But not overly intimidating looking. But he looks pretty friendly.
All right. Very good. Next, we have this even more freaky looking
boy.
fucker.
Hey, the previous guy was not freaky. Be nice.
The previous guy wasn't too
Anyway.
freaky, but yes, carry on.
No. So this is Hyde. He is a human, and he is astoundingly ugly, and has a hunchback, and he is very, very frail and weak. And wherever he walks, he is always walking slower than everyone else because he is carrying not much, but he's just so weak that the average carry weight is too much for him. So he's always lugging a bit behind. A bit of a limp.
Well, if our rock guy ever comes along, you two can walk together.
If he dares.
Shuffle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say more than that.
That's all we
Be
get.
too revealing. That's all you get.
Yeah, he's, I'm sure, very, very much off-putting.
Yeah, and ugly.
Specifically. Bringing us around to...
Darilla, who is a half-elf druid. She's about 50, which for a half-elf is still fairly young. And as you can see, she's got long dark hair, bright green eyes. She's pretty quiet. She's lived on her own and avoided people since she was like a teenager. She was raised around elves and was picked on a lot. So that's what drove her away, and she has been avoiding people pretty much ever since. But now she finds herself in need of approaching people again. So here she is.
Okay. And last but not least, because rock guy is definitely just being a lump of rocks, we have this individual, which is Paige's cue.
That's you, Paige.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I was talking.
Nostalgia, I've missed you.
I just realized that your character rhymes with you.
Sage and Paige, it does.
It does. It does. I just love it. Peyton's just in there like scream singing, and I just was muted.
Yep.
So anyways, Sage is a Eladrin Fae, and she takes on the more elemental appearance, taking on the autumn season. She is very quiet, soft-spoken, but overall just one of the nicest and the passive people that you will probably come across. Very, very innocent. Not used to the mannerisms of this current world. And she is more interested in your information than she is interested in being a part of the party. So she is just along for the ride because you are working towards her ultimate goal.
Love that.
She's the real villain. I see. Big bad.
Very good. Well, Tonight, the local tavern, secluded and fairly empty as it is, it has been fully abuzz with news about the recent killings. Nothing breeds fear and paranoia like a murderer with no face. 3 cold-blooded murders have been committed in the past month. A halfling trapper in East Haven, a dwarf glass blower right here in Bryn Shander. And 2 days ago, a human shipbuilder in Targos. Each victim was found with a dagger of ice through the heart. Whatever the connection, the drunken lot of people huddled in the tavern have offered no credible ideas, but sitting apart from them is an elderly shield dwarf, the nasty scar across her nose, who looks like she's got something on her mind. At least she's been smoking her pipe and eyeing you all ever since you walked in.
Uh-oh.
What was the time span of these last 3 murders?
Past month.
Yes, in the past month. 1 month ago was a halfling trapper in East Haven. About 2 weeks ago, a dwarf glass blower here in town, and 2 days ago, a human shipbuilder in Targos.
Halfling in East Haven. What in Bryn Shander?
Dwarf, glass blower, and human shield
Shipbuilder.
shipbuilder. And that was last week?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Fresh. As you are all
how-
enjoying your second round, she's just staring over at you.
How long would it take to travel between these locations?
Well, the area is fairly small, as you would know. There's a reason that, they have their own little region name because they're all so close together. But the furthest distance is East Haven to Bryn Shander. But it's only about 14 miles, which
Okay.
in theory one could get there in a day. However,
Mhm.
you would be aware the weather will absolutely have something to say about that.
Right.
Is Bryn Shander between East Haven and Targos?
That would be a great question for your companion, who is a bit of an expert on the area.
Found Targos, East Haven, Bryn Shander.
Yeah.
So, hey, mate. Yeah, Targos, northwest, just a bit, pretty close.
Mhm.
East Haven though, long trek. Much longer. Not too far distance, but hills, mountains, bad weather. What, 4 days? Probably with the weather?
Which direction?
Reasonable.
East Haven.
Okay. So so Bryn Shander is in between them, sort of.
Yes, but much closer
Okay.
to Targos.
Which makes sense because there was only a few days between those 2 murders.
Mm-hmm.
And there were 2 weeks between the first 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess like a week and a half between the second ones.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The dwarf on her stool turns and sort of makes her very obvious staring more obvious.
If you ignore it long enough, it'll go away.
You don't see many folk these days walking around with their heads so high. Most are just keeping them down and hoping they're not next. Looking awful bold over there, travelers.
Hyde will slowly turn, a hunchback, easily leaning over all the time. I am sorry. Heads high.
Well, I guess saving for yourself there. And she hops down off her stool, starts waddling over.
Well, what is your name then, fair lady?
Name's Helen Trollbane. She's had a minor stroke as she speaks, but retired bounty hunter at your service. These days I mostly just drink and listen, but I still know the look of trouble when I sees it. She sort of thumps her mug down on your table and pulls up one of the bar stools, inviting herself to sit beside you.
Oh,
And
he's a loner.
aside for yourself, trouble's been walking through 10 towns on bloody boots.
Right. Well, that is most unfortunate. And my name is Hyde. I am a hunter. And this is my party. However, I am not sure what we have to do with your problem, madam.
Well, like I said, you're looking awfully bold over here, and that's a sight that we don't often see in these towns.
Ah, so it is our looks that is the problem then. Well, I am sorry for how we appear, but we cannot change it.
Well, I wouldn't want you to. You appear rather capable, and personally, there's something going on here, and, well, I can't handle this alone, or, well, at all, really. I'm thinking you might be the kind of folks who can get things done. I've been watching you from over there, you know.
You're looking at these murders, eh?
Oh, yes. Well, where there's murder, there's a bounty to be had, huh? I'd be happy to tell you what I know if you'd like to work together.
Jazz certainly seems interested.
I mean, yeah,
Did you
Hyde's the
say you
coolest
were
in the party.
retired?
Yes, well, questionably so, I suppose. When things pique my interest or when the people are in need, well, I might do a thing or two, but like I said, I mostly drink and keep an eye on things, pass around information.
I'm all ears, miss. They tried to pin me on this about a year back. Yeah, interest in clearing my name.
I thought you might be familiar. I've got to admit, there's not a lot of your kind around these parts, but, well, I don't think it has anything to do with you, for being honest. These 3 murders, well, they've got 2 things in common. Firstly, she takes a long drink of her ale, a little bit of it dribbling down her chin, as in the most cliffhanger type of way possible. You get the impression she's doing it on purpose. She wipes her mouth with her wrist. Firstly, all 3 victims reportedly came from towns that sacrificed to O'Real. You never know, that may have something to do with it. Second, all 3 murders happened while the traveling merchant company, Porgs, was in town. I know, because I make a habit of keeping track of where Torga Icevein, the owner, goes. Always causing trouble, that one.
Traveling what now?
Traveling merchant company. it's not a common way of life here in 10 Towns, but, well, she gets her name because of her capability in the weather, I suppose.
And what was the first thing you said? I'm trying. Right.
All 3 victims came from towns that sacrificed to O'Real, and
Okay.
you never know. Could have something to do with what's happening. I don't know who's doing them murders, but I'd bet my pa's beard that it's got something to do with those lotteries. And with that scoundrel Torga and her thieving caravan.
The sacrifices are done by lottery.
Well, otherwise it'd just be a bit of a popularity contest, don't you think?
I mean, it could still be rigged, to be honest.
Careful who you say that kind of stuff to.
I didn't say it.
Whoever it was tried to frame me about a year back. Just because way I am and all. Easy target.
Tried to frame you for murder. There were more murders.
Hey. About a year back. What town would I be from where the first murder happened, Grim?
That's a great, fantastical question. I would say that you are very likely from Tourmaline.
Tourmaline? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where might I be from?
Wherever you like. Are you from 10 Towns?
I guess. Guess that makes sense.
Could be a local in that case, as Bryn Shander is sort of like the single hub of 10 Towns. So that's potential. Apply your trade here.
Yes. So, I'm from Tourmaline about a year back. And investigating murder happens. And, never used what I can do to trick people before, but when I used it to investigate, they got me in a precarious position. Trying to gather information, and town guard showed up. Didn't look good. Ran me out of town.
Ah, that is most unfortunate, my friend. I have also had similar problems where my appearance leads to people thinking the worst of me.
Sorry to hear that. Mom never treated me that way. Couldn't imagine.
Whoa, she sounds like a fine lady.
Hey,
Oh well. What would be our first step in finding these murder suspects, other than ourselves?
She's just been kind of sitting there watching you guys get to know each other and kind of getting like more of your vibe down. Oh, well, there's a couple of ways you could go, I suppose. Could ask around about the victims themselves, or if you think it's more prudent, ask around about Torga. But, well, or you could do both things, yes. Though you should take care if you are going to leave town. Well, there's nothing to trifle with.
Yes. Well, thank you, I suppose. You have given us much to think about.
Well, I hope that means that you'll be thinking hard enough to find the answer. If you do, you can find me hereabouts, usually in the evening times. Come here to take a meal and drink a bit. Listen to the folks. You know how it goes.
Very well. Have fun.
She just knocks back more of her drinks, scrapes the
So-
stool very loudly, and then returns to her spot in the corner.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, she gives me off that one vibe.
Yeah, she's absolutely that one weird guy at the bar. Yes. Glad to know
Also,
that's
just
universal.
noticed it looks like a fucking random NPC party just sitting right down next to our house. Didn't even notice that.
Those are the last adventurers who came through the Icewind Dale.
No, they're just gamblers. How sad.
Yeah, they're just more just Bryn Shander folk, you know. People who probably are avoiding looking anywhere near you at the moment.
That's usual.
Before you go, the one here in Fringe-Shander, you know their name?
The one that died?
Aye.
Bannock, Ranrock, something like that.
Can you put that in chat? Rinrock?
Yes.
Thank you.
I do know he was a dwarf. Quite like me. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. It's a simple glass blower. Not even a bounty hunter. Terrible, and she just goes back to drowning herself in her drink.
Just one more question. How exactly did they die? You know, they were murdered. In what way?
The killing kind of way. The kind of way where you die at the end.
They were stabbed,
They had a
strangled,
Stabbed.
teared
They were
apart by
I-
animals.
They were found with a dagger of ice through their hearts. That's
I-
what
Yeah,
we were
that's
told.
that's what I wanted.
She's just kind of being an obstinate asshole a little bit.
Becomes more of
Perhaps
like
the
she
rapid
wants.
fire ale drinking.
She comes off the person who wants to like seem knowledgeable, but has no knowledge at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just making up bullshit as she goes. It's a bit sad. Like she has no family left either, or friends. She just sits there all day.
Quote unquote listening. But
Hmm.
really, she's just drinking herself into a stupor. Trying to relive her glory days.
If she ever had any.
Hey, she's a bounty hunter.
Could be a bad one. The boring kind.
There could be a reason
Fair.
why she's retired.
Jesus, okay. Going a bit far now, maybe.
Oh, that's a bit far. Okay, got it.
I mean, just all in
well,
all.
You guys have your round of drinks and a little bit more information than you previously had. What's your plan of action?
Well,
There's a group
let's-
playing cards over here.
Looks
like.
that way. Mm-hmm.
What were you about to say, Hyde? Hyde?
He's
Hmm?
dead.
What were you about to say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, I'm just saying, let's go talk to people.
Oh.
I'm eating my fruit salad. I'm having a great fucking time.
Fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy.
Thank
I don't know
who
that
your parents
reference.
are.
Thank you very much.
It's
I'll send you the Wiggles video, don't worry.
yes.
Hey, friends.
Yeah, you get up and you approach them in the middle of their game.
Yeah.
All right. you call out and greet them, and literally, as though it's like some robotic entity, all of them stop speaking at once and their heads turn to look at you.
I
And this
grin.
guy,
Yep.
Oh, just like me.
he just gives you a gruff, "What do you want?"
Information, actually. Seem like the learned sorts. Know the talk of the town?
Oh, I.
Just got here and already hearing about this murder of, what's his name? Bannock? Randrock? Something of the sorts.
Yes. Brannick. Yeah, I've heard of him. That glass blower. got knocked just a couple of days ago. Bad business. Bad luck in the 10 towns, huh? And there's a chorus of agreement from all of them, and one of them speaks up. Oh, yes. 2 of my crewmates have pulled out of the ship contract and left the Dale for good. Terrible times in the Dale.
That's no good. Can't be having people pulling out. Already scarcely enough folk in the town. Need all the business we could get.
Things are just getting worse and worse and worse. And in Garconig, the establishments there are being beset by vandals and thieves. Ridiculous. Ridiculous things are just going absolutely to hell. Yes, I will post that for us.
You know where he was when he died?
Huh? Oh,
Brennick.
why would I know that? Trying to say something?
No, sir. I'm a bit of the curious type.
Mm.
I can go take a look for myself.
Yeah, well, curiosity will get you killed out here, kid.
Could be. I'll be the one dying. One less mouth to feed.
And one less mouth to yap and interrupt our game. Get out of here. Told you what I know.
All right. That's not what I wanted to do. I have too many tabs open. Well, you got us a name. Name is Brennick.
Oh. Well, that's great. Question is, where do we go now?
Well, if I were investigating type, might go where he's murdered. Might go to his house.
Very well. Lead on, my friend.
All right.
Everybody get up and head out then into the night of the early evening, the late evening, one should say, as we are at 9 p.m.
I huddle out of my small backpack and limpy leg.
All right. You head out into Bryn Shander. What's the plan of attack? Just stop people on the street and give them a quick ask?
I don't suppose
Or
there'd
by
be
mugging
like
people.
a sheriff's office type situation.
The town guards.
Right.
There isn't a huge military presence in the town. The entirety of the place You've got like 250 soldiers max.
Really?
But as what Hyde takes over the city.
No, I'm just like this big of a town, just 250. Like, jeez.
But there is a town hall, one of the bigger buildings in the center of town. Might be able to inquire there.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Okay. We make our way to the town hall. And it seems that Speaker Duvessa is not exactly in at the moment, but you do manage to meet with Sheriff Markham Southwell. And as you are like inquiring with their clerk or reception that you'd like to access some information, huzzah, on the recent murder in town, the sheriff walks out to greet you. Well, what's this I hear about someone looking into some murder? Is that you lot?
That'd be the ones.
Yes.
And what's it to you?
Don't know if you remember me. I got framed for a murder about a year back. Just heard recent. Still going on.
Yeah, he gives you a look over. Huh. Lots of crime these days. Luckily, I don't remember.
Do it.
Dick.
So, here I am. Trying to find the man that ran me out of town. It's got me run out of town for the past year and a half.
Well, I guess saves me a bit of the trouble from looking into things, but sadly, I have no idea. What you know, I know. Sad as that is. Don't have enough men or enough care to look into it more than we have. But I did hear of a name of a woman. Speaking of him, in town. You want to look around for Tilna Mello. She's got a cottage somewhere at the outskirts of town. Haven't had the time to question her myself, but... Well, feel free, I suppose. Do feel free to come back and tell me what you've learned.
Yep. You know where the murder took place?
It's in the streets. In an alley.
Lots of alleys, my friend.
Aye. It's near the east gate. Sort of situated in the, in the side district. Here, let me draw you a little map. He pulls out a little bit of paper and parchment. Scribbles out a building that looks roughly like the town hall, and a few streets, a few blocks, and marks a nice X.
Much appreciated.
Which is here.
And, you know where Brannock lived? Might be good to look around his house.
Well, He does have a small place, his glass blowing place, near the southwest side by the stables, but he was farmed quite a ways from there. He sketches out a little bit more business for you and marks the block. Oops. Where the glassblower's place was.
All right. Looks like we got 3 leads.
Well, where to first?
Just to clarify, we're all still level 1, correct?
Yes.
No
that was
last
the
minute
votes.
changes. Okay.
Welcome.
sorry,
I was
yeah.
waiting for a brief break, but yeah, so glad to have you.
Yeah, sorry again. Today was brutal. I got off work and there was no break, so I just had to keep going and going and going and going and.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, at least you didn't up and leave the server without saying anything, so I really don't feel like it
yeah.
can get worse
Thank
than that.
God for that.
Yeah, I don't do that. It's like not cool.
Yes.
It makes me sad. Yes. And now that we have you here, everyone went around and sort of described themselves and introduced themselves. But briefly, whilst you guys are walking out of the have previously walked out of the Northlook, but you were here a moment ago. Let us hear what Mr. Giad looks like right this very moment.
I see. Could you make me large size, please?
Yes.
Thank you. All right.
Just a big pile of
A
rocks.
towering construct of obsidian-veined granite and glacial quartz. Massive runestone fragment glows faintly around its chest, etched with an ancient, unknown glyphs. In its presence stirs the snow like some foreign winds, as it is, as said before, a composition of rocks. Coming to make up a more humanoid form, this one much more lumbering and giving some heft as it walks around.
All right. You've gotten a little bit of information about some murders, and currently, the gang is following some leads.
I will catch up in my own time. Continue.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
All right. Where are we headed?
A murder scene.
The murder scene. Over here. You guys begin walking through the streets. It's, it's a small town. All in all, the entire town across is like not very big.
Half a mile.
It takes you a short little bit to get near to there. When you arrive, there's not a lot to see. There's no obvious bloodstains that you can see as you are sort of looking in between these alleyways. What would you like to do?
Investigate.
First
Um,
orders of the campaign.
I'm guessing Giad is like so slow, so he's finally catching up to the group or whatever is going.
Drag
I think I'm
marks
actually slower than
behind
you.
him.
So it's in one of these alleyways. Do we know specifically which one?
Here, let's see. Can move this a little bit better. Great key. So
Alright.
in between some buildings. Yeah, sorry, I messed up your drawing. In between some two houses, which are ramshackle and sort of run down with the weather, the southern building is abandoned as far as you can tell. And as you are kicking the snow around, Sage, you do manage to unearth, finally, a bit of red. It's under a couple of inches of snowfall. But, well, blood is a liquid. It does soak in.
Um,
Alright, so I'm gonna brush away as much of the snow as I can to see if maybe there was anything else left behind.
I'll describe what I'm doing here in a sec. I had to step away from my computer, so I wanted to roll out.
Yeah, what is Jask doing? What did he say Jask was doing?
I was going to wait for everyone else, but I got to step away from my computer.
Oh, okay.
You can finish with them, and then I'll let you know what my role is.
Got it. Sage, you sort of meander about the alley. I mean, there's a couple of crates here and there, sack of this or that. But after giving it a pretty thorough look through, you don't find anything obvious. Certainly no knives left behind.
Hmm.
So there's just
She's
blood,
just gonna-
nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
She's just gonna stand there looking around, thoroughly confused.
All right. So Jask is going to act a bit strangely, but
Nobody.
he's first going to turn into a dwarf, shapeshift into a dwarf, and kind of meander down the alleyway till he gets to where the bloodstain is.
Okay.
And the whole time he's looking around, like what he can see, what he can't see, rooftops, windows, etc. And then he'll walk back to the same entrance and turn into a fairly tall human. Like change his elevation a bit and rewalk the same path, see if there's anything different that, maybe a shorter dwarf wouldn't have been able to notice on his walk down the alley.
Got you. Very smart. Very smart. Go ahead and take an inspiration for the thought. Though, as you come up with the idea that perhaps the perspective is what you're missing. Fortunately, you don't seem to find any further obvious clues.
That abandoned building, is there windows or anything on this side of the alley?
Boarded up, but yep.
I want to look for signs of tampering.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, give me an investigation.
I'm still not at my
I'll
computer.
take your 21. Sorry. And you sort of pull at the boards that are there, just to kind of test for stability. Maybe like, oh, there's a loose nail or something like that, and it just slips right out. The frame seems intact. It doesn't seem loose. Doesn't seem. There are no bloody fingerprints on it. There's nobody inside that you can see through the little cracks of the wood.
All right.
What is the ground like? You said there's snow everywhere?
Yes. If there weren't like clear avenues and pathways between the buildings, you wouldn't like be able to tell where a road was. It's all a nice blanket of snow.
Okay, so no chance of finding any tracks or anything 2 days later in this mess, so.
You're
Okay.
fairly confident of that, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Said the murder took place at night, so ground would have already been frozen over, no footprints.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe we have more places to look.
Can I?
Come back later.
Is there anything I could get about looking at the blood if I did like a medicine check? Could that give me any information about like how it happened or anything?
Whether there was a struggle or not.
That's an interesting question. Go ahead and make one.
Okay.
The keeping in mind that he was a dwarf and it might have been smaller of body, but wider and heavier, and still had quite a bit of blood. You do perhaps feel as though it's not all of his blood. Something might have staunched it or like slowed the flow or some sort. You don't feel like it's his entire life's blood there in the snow. You guys are coming up with some pretty good ideas here.
Do you share that with group, Dorilla?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
No, she keeps it to herself.
She's a killer.
This doesn't look like enough blood for a full-grown dwarf.
Hmm. So he's attacked elsewhere. He was on the run. This is where they caught him.
Maybe. I don't know. I just know it doesn't look like enough blood.
Is it just one spot, or does it look like it kind of trails?
Also a great question. There are no you can like shuffle your foot around. You got a pretty good a roll. You can shuffle your foot around and all of that, but you don't see like a bunch of droplets or anything of the sort. It does seem to be contained to that slightly oval mark in the ground. Body sized.
I don't see a trail.
We could go check out the glass blowing place now. Maybe there's
wanna
other
check out
clues.
Yes.
I want to check out this building first. See if it's abandoned. Someone might have been watching.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, the building, like right in that alley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
Oh.
said this one here
Yeah.
seems abandoned.
It wouldn't hurt to take a
It
look.
does.
All right.
Do you guys
Well,
make your way around to the front door and try to entree that way, or are you just gonna bust in through this boarded up window?
I'd like to
rather
circle the
try a
house.
door.
Circle the house, see if there's like any busted out windows or.
Yeah.
Or an open window.
Or open doors.
Open
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, you guys take your investigation around the building, looking high and low for any signs of recent entry, but there are only there's only like one window each on each of the walls, and they're all boarded up. A door in the front, a door in the back, but they seem to be locked. The front still holds a condemned sign.
All right.
got my crowbar. And look to the group.
Not gonna just try it first.
Well, it's more fun this way.
Are there a lot of people about, by the way?
I'd imagine we're doing it in the alley.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna probably best to specify if we're gonna crowbar and do it in the back.
I don't want to be seen doing it. I'm already looking like a freak. Be a freak.
There's only 1,000 or so people in Brinchander in general, so there's probably just people milling about in general, but most of them aren't looking down the alley, and then none of them are like passing down the alley.
They better not be making it their business. I mean, who would?
They don't want to be
Well,
the
that's
next
about-
murdered
Maybe I'll kill him.
patron. Oh, okay. Sage is just gonna just hold her chest a little bit, just beside herself at that comment.
I didn't say that. I was
Are you sure?
I was again.
Okay. Alright, well, you break in, give me a strength check.
Oh.
Wait, do you need someone to break into somewhere?
Go crowbar.
Yeah,
It
why a
probably doesn't
crowbar?
even need a crowbar.
When
The
we
big
have,
rock guy?
yeah, we
Or
have our
not?
giant rock dude.
And
Do
I will
you
fail
point out?
miserably.
Do you point out to Jihad something that he wants to do? Because he's just staring at you as you do this.
Sway little hunchback is trying desperately to open the door, and he falls on his butt.
I'll gesture. I'll gesture to Jihad and then gesture to Hyde. Can you please assist? Ever so
You
kindly.
want this door open?
Yes. If you could be so generous.
All right. Using my portable ram, which I've just put in my fist, can I break down the door?
God.
Yeah, I mean it's not banded, it's just some basic wood. Honestly, there's really no reason why Hyde couldn't have done it himself. And so
Agreed.
when Gian
Empty as a
absolutely
mine is
rams
too.
the crap out of this door,
Oh wow!
somehow
Well.
he
Still-
too
Still with the
bounces
plus 4.
off.
Still with the
Well-
plus 4 to that. Still with the plus 4 to
crazy.
that.
12.
Wow, that's unfortunate. That's a dice roll.
Welcome to the club of 8s.
I'll just do
Does
it
Gian
again.
look embarrassed?
Jihad doesn't share any sort of look. He just simply goes to do it again.
But on the inside.
He's dying. Alright, go ahead, go for it again.
All right. With another one. Huzzah.
Wouldn't that be so funny?
There.
Much better.
Plus
Alright.
4 for a 26.
And with a splintering crash, the door is blasted into smithereens.
Jihad simply just turns over and steps off to the side. It doesn't say anything.
His services have been rendered.
All right.
The door
Justice.
is now open.
Jess, despite the fact that we probably just made a bunch of noise, is going to try and move as quietly as possible into the house.
All right, make me a stealth check, Jask.
I follow suit.
Clunk, clunk.
You like hop through the window, and the front of your foot and your shoe gets caught on the windowsill. And instead of jumping through, your foot hooks and you smack into the floor.
Ow! God, my nose! Ow!
It's like Home Alone where everything is a trap.
I love.
Hyde has heavy armor.
No.
Yeah.
Armor,
Your
but
stealth
it also
roll,
gives me
bro.
disadvantage. I know.
Yeah, and you still did better than Jask.
After the loud
My
crashing
life of
ensues,
hunchbackism.
yes, Jask, you're able to rise to your feet in a cloud of dust and give me an investigation check while you're inside.
Investigation.
You
It's
stand in place and take a look around so as not to disturb anything that you might be able to find. Hyde, you do the same, and though you've made less of a impact on the scene of the crime, so to say, seeing as you didn't fall all over it and get your snot onto the floor, but the both of you, from where you're standing, you see no obvious signs of recent use. The air itself is filled with floating dust, and the smell is very mildewy and unfortunate. It's not rotten. There's no dead smell, but old and neglected.
standing out.
Not a thing.
Fuck. Burglary.
What a great way to start the campaign.
I'd like to start looking through the rest of the house, seeing if there's anything that pops out at me.
Yeah, you start clunking through creaky floorboards into a few rooms. The kitchen, the living room, and the bedroom are all a single room. And there is a smaller room for bathing, perhaps, though there is no tub. And you find both nothing of value left behind and no signs of anyone having been here before you.
All right. I guess I'll hop back out of the house.
Okay.
Didn't find nothing.
Did we ask where we might find Tilna Mello?
He's got a cottage in the southwest part of town, I believe.
Oh, that's one by the stables. Okay. So where do we go next?
I say we go to talk to her before she goes to bed, and then we can do the business last.
Sounds good to me.
Keep on.
All right. You guys clomp through the streets some more. As you are all making your way back across town and towards the southwest side, 3 stocky figures, bundled up in cold garb, stumble directly towards you with purpose. They've got snowshoes slung over their backs and ice picks fastened to their belts, and 2 of the 3 have thick beards. The third stops directly in front of you all, as though to intercept you, and holds up a gloved hand, and through the thick scarf says, "Well met. I'm Runa. These are my friends Corks and Stone. We could use some help, and well, you all look rather imposing, especially that guy." She points to the giant scraping pile of rocks.
What's the problem, mate?
Well, we're survivors of a group of dwarves. We got tasked with delivering a sled of iron ingots here to Bryn Shander. A Yeti surprised us and killed one of the members of our group. The rest of us fled as the Yeti tore Ubak limb from limb. Now we need someone to go back and get the sled for us. But as payment, we can offer each of you a gemstone worth 50 gold pieces. And the friendship of the dwarves of Icewind Dale can also be a fair boon to you in these harsh times.
Friend, you had me at Yeti.
Oh, excellent.
What sort of gem?
She just sort of blinks and looks among the group before. I've got a few bloodstones. Fancy, pretty, shiny, nice deep red.
This one does not know of a stone of blood.
Any stone be a bloodstone. You squeeze it hard enough, my friend.
Yes, he gets it, yes. And when you squeeze this one, you'll also get 50 gold. If you squeeze it in the presence of a traitor, that is.
Hope they never die.
This one would like to see.
You're clearly making the little dwarf nervous, but she pulls a little pouch, and you can see that 2 of the fingers of her gloves are sort of like flopping around as though there's nothing inside. But using her fair hand, she pours out a few stones into her palm, and you can see them very shiny and deep red, just as she claimed. About, the size of a gold coin / a quarter / an I don't know what in chills money, but
How indiscriminate.
I'm so sorry.
Giad would begin to move forward and try
Kill him
and
now.
take a look at this. As it
She'll
slowly-
close her fingers and like pull her hand back, thinking you're coming to get them.
We would like to see this stone, if it is of home.
I ain't letting you hold this stone. That's a lot of money, and I don't really know you. Plus, you've not done it yet. You've not brought our stuff back for us. But I'll hold it up just like this, and you can look at it. And she kind of moves over to the side of the road, where there's a handful of lanterns going. She holds it up between her pointer finger and her thumb, in front of the light.
Worry not, my friend. This golem of ours will do you no harm. We will find your shipments and bring it back to you. Just give us a detailed description of the location.
Giot's gonna make his own separate check to see what exactly some sort of stone this is.
Yeah, make a perception check. Hyde, however, she gestures to the northeast, and she says, "We were halfway to Kelvin's cairn. It's somewhere halfway between here and there. Not on the road, though. Us dwarves don't typically need that sort of thing. But, well, in the middle of the tundra, I'm afraid."
Oh,
What does Giot's perception give him?
Not very much. These look like red rocks to you. You can't really ascertain their value. Nothing about them indicates they aren't real, though.
I guess they're just too short. You can't really see it too well.
Yeah, I mean, he's a rock. He's probably got kind of poor eyesight. Eyes made of rocks,
well,
So, how were you transporting these goods? Are they on a cart or something?
Yes, we had a big sled. And
Oh.
and some bears. Nice bears. A little bit worried about them, if we're being honest, but... well, I'm sure they got loose, and they could survive out in the weather. Not a big deal.
But without them, how are we going to get the sled back?
have a
Look over at Geo.
a 2-ton statue.
Oh, right. Got it.
And, well, maybe the bears didn't get out. That's possibly wishful thinking.
If they did not get out, would they not have starved by now? I mean, a trapped animal. Just
Oh, I
being
surely
out
hope
there.
not. I hope not. I already feel bad about it. Why are you making me feel worse?
Well, you brought it up, so
Oh.
I blame yourself.
I do.
Right.
Those
well,
poor
where can we
bears.
find you when we're done?
Well, if you're gonna go off and do it, we promise not to leave town. You can
Right,
find us
but
at
where
the
do we
North
find
Fork,
you?
I guess.
Okay, that works.
We'll grab some rooms there. Wait for your return.
Very well. We'll get to it shortly. We have some business of our own to attend.
Well, don't wait too long. If you don't come back with the cart, there's no money in it for you. Just so you know. And if you leave it too long, surely someone will stumble upon it.
Would we get anything extra for bringing your precious bears?
The everlasting gratitude of the Icewind Dale dwarves?
I thought that was initial payment, like you said.
That's all we've got to our names, if we're being honest.
Bad business. Okay.
They seek to commence trade. We should get more after, if it is in the books, as my wizard friend said.
Oh, you're a greedy lot. These are very expensive bloodstones. 50 gold pieces each. That's quite a bit.
Look, I'm not asking for more than initial payment. I am just saying, what else will we get for bringing your bears? Yes, we will give you your trade caravan, or whatever it is that's left. But I'm just asking what you would give for your bears back, if it's worth the hassle. Or we should just leave them in the winter. It seems you just want to leave them in the winter, and that's fine.
If
I'll get you iron.
we cannot retrieve them, then it is unfortunate, but necessary.
I don't think so.
Then we shall go.
So,
Look, lads. Find that cell of yours. 1 bloodstone each, eh?
Aye, yes. 1 bloodstone each, even for the rock who probably doesn't need it.
that's
Siad
insensitive.
simply shifts another gem of similar quality into his hands, observing it for a moment,
Oh.
or moving it back into his body.
Fancy. All right, I take it back. I hope we see you soon.
Bring the bears if we can. And,
Yes.
if we can, please remember that. Never know when, we could be able to help each other again.
Oh, I look forward to it. And they all waddle away to the north edge of town.
Waddle waddle till the very next day.
Wah, 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 wah,
Okay.
God damn it.
And
Duck song.
You make-
infection.
you finally make your way over to the other location that the captain marked out for you.
And was
As
this,
you arrive there, Mhm. Go ahead.
was this the lady's cottage or the business?
This is where he said that this man has lived and
Okay.
where he was doing his glassware at.
Okay.
And where was the lady?
That is not marked. He only said that she has a place on the outskirts of town. She's just a random lady, though. He doesn't really know.
Okay.
But as you make your way over to the marked location, you find a woman. She is sweeping the stone stoop of a modest cottage at the outer ring of Bryn Shander.
Oh. Is she doing? So she's at the dude's house?
Looks that way.
Hey, mate.
Mm.
Gaskell give her a wave.
I don't want any trouble.
Oh, got none. Thankfully. This your house?
Hi, it's my house.
We're
What's it to you?
just some travelers. Just got to town. Just admiring the architecture, if you will.
Likely story.
What the hell?
What how long you been living here?
You're an odd fellow asking odd questions. Lived here my whole life, thank you.
Do you know Brannock?
She kind of makes a shifty look and leans on her broom. Brannick, I remember him. Dwarf, quiet, keeping to himself.
How do you know Brennick?
Well, he said he'd come up from Goodmead. Trying to stay ahead of the lottery there. Said plain he couldn't stand the thought of his name getting drawn and his life snuffed out like a candle. Didn't have kin, didn't want attention, just needed a roof over his head. And, well, I had an empty room going. He paid me 10 gold to keep his presence here quiet. A bribe, I suppose, though I didn't keep it. Divided it up between some of the town's poor families I did, folk who needed it more than I. And I figured Brannick wouldn't have minded. Truth be told, he seemed the decent sort, just scared and alone.
Truth be told, we're doing a bit of investigating. Sure you heard it was passing. Talk to the sheriff. He wanted us to come around and see if we could find anything. So you must be Tilna. Said we'd find you on the outskirts of town.
Aye, that's me. I'm surprised the fool even knew my name. Tilna Mello, that's my name. That's me. Don't wear it out. And maybe don't go talking to everybody about, well, my connection with the murdered. But I can tell you one thing. She comes down off the stoop with her broom, her knuckles white, both with the cold and with her grip. The night before he died, there was a man. Not from around here, I'd wager. Handsome, blue-eyed. Spoke real smooth, but polite, and I didn't think to question it. Said he might have known Brannick from a ways back and asked if I'd seen someone matching his description. And I told him, thinking it was harmless.
So Jask is going to ask, is he a human?
The man I spoke with.
Yes. Yes, the man you spoke with.
Oh, sorry, I coughed and then I muted and coughed and I was speaking but I didn't unmute. God is gone. Yes, he was human. He appeared that way, but those eyes, something else. They weren't
But you
like
just-
any blue I'd ever seen.
You describe him for me.
Older, darker of skin, but, not so dark as some. He had his hair back, smooth face. He had a very snazzy outfit. He seemed like he was rather well off, so, I thought it would be no problem to send him on to his friend. Perhaps there would be something good in it for me later.
Jask wants to do his best estimation of what this gentleman would look like and shapeshift into it.
That is awesome.
While they're
Roll me
doing
two
that,
d20s. Yes, Giad.
Giad is going to sort of prospect over individuals with blue eyes that he might have met before?
Unfortunately, racking up your little rocky brain, no one comes to mind.
Maybe some
At least
ancient history or something? Just eyes for striking?
there are plenty of like sorcerers or aberrations, things like that, who have had, like a supernaturally bright feature of themselves, skin or eyes or hair, in that way. But in the entirety of her description doesn't seem to coalesce into any one of those things. And no, they are not. 2 6s. So ideal.
I use my inspiration?
If you want to.
No.
It's awfully soon to be using it.
Yeah, I know. I'll need that later.
The woman, she just kind of puts her hand over her mouth. I don't know who that's supposed to be, but it looks nothing like him.
It'll shift back to his normal self.
I wouldn't go doing that around here. Some people aren't as understanding as I am. I could startle the wrong person.
Oh, I know it. You mind if we take a look around his belongings? See if we can find anything that we may be able to use?
I suppose what's left of them. Well, he wasn't going to come back, and the captain couldn't care less. I might have sold some of his things to make ends meet, but you can take a look at what's left. He had a set of clothes. And there's one of his glass items that I haven't managed to part with yet. Oh,
What else?
and this leather bag, but well, there was really nothing in it except for schematics.
Ooh,
You don't
schematics.
find, we'll gladly take them. It could help us find whoever is doing these murders.
Very well.
Does she just like hand us the items, or is she letting us in the house?
She's gonna hand you that leather bag.
Okay.
It is draped around like the front porch area. And then she will walk back up with little gesturing hands and bring you in through the front door and bring you to that room that is now quite empty, very devoid of any personal bits, and let you take a look around while she sort of peers over your shoulder to make sure you don't steal any of her stuff.
All right. I'd like to give the room a good looking over.
Giot's gonna stay outside.
He might not fit very well inside of this
Yeah,
normal-sized house.
No, no.
See if
Well,
maybe he
yeah.
left the.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. See if like maybe he left a note hidden away, squirreled something, or any of that jazz.
It's just a note that says hide.
I'm watching you.
Yes, Durla.
While he's looking around, I want to. Doral is going to say, just she's been quiet all this time. She says, "Describe his eyes."
Describe them. They were intense. They were like sunlight shining down on the ice. the brightest, most unsettling blue I've ever seen. But he looked normal in all other accords.
You said he was scared.
Who are you talking about? The dead dwarf or the guy who came asking?
The dwarf.
Oh, his eyes
Sorry.
looked totally normal. Let me
No,
just
no, no.
preface.
No, originally I changed subjects.
Oh, okay. All right. Then we are on the same page. Guy who came, very strange eyes. The dwarf, however, yes. He said he was exceptionally frightened. He didn't want to be next on the lottery. There's only so many people that can be chosen. And he was one of them.
Hmm.
Jask, you toss the heck out of that room. Respectfully, so as not to super piss off this very nice lady. But you are looking everywhere, underneath the mattress, in every drawer, squeaky floorboards, you try and pull them. You look for little spots in the walls, but you come away with not a thing, marking this as an abnormally clean murder.
Hmm.
I mean, the murder weapon is like ice knife, which just
Mhm.
melts.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of just hard to track. Speak of that would be amazing.
If
Unfortunately,
we had a body,
yeah. The bodies are missing too.
uh, I don't know. We don't know where it is right now.
That is not a
What?
question that was asked to the captain.
That's true. We probably could take a look at it.
That probably would have been the best thing to look at.
Well,
Well,
It ain't too
we
late.
can go back another time.
True.
well. Now what? There is still the.
Are we done? Are we done here?
Uh-huh.
Well, I've got things to do, so I would kind of like it if you were.
Okay, Jesus.
Before
Fuck
we
you
go,
too.
Steve, bro.
what was it that? What of his did you sell?
A change of clothes, a small amount of his glassworks that he'd brought along with him from Goodmead that he was trying to peddle out. But there really wasn't much to his name. He said he left everything behind in order to come here. Flee here, I suppose you might say.
All right. And this glass piece. You mind if we take a look? We don't want to take it. Just see it.
I suppose. And she opens up a cupboard and pulls down a bit of glasswork. And it's beautiful. Honestly, it's a beautiful piece of glasswork. It's got lots of different colors in it, and it's moved to sort of be in the shape of like a rudimentary dragon, perhaps. He was clearly very talented at what he did.
All
Now
right.
he's dead.
Now he's dead.
All that talent and potential gone. But you can tell, you could probably sympathize with why she was selling it, because that's definitely worth a hot penny.
Getcha.
So she has a hot penny.
Yes.
Well, thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I,
Yeah.
I I didn't know what would happen. I didn't think anything would. If I'd had the faintest idea he'd meant him harm, I'd have slammed the door in his face and told the captain myself, the sheriff myself.
Story.
Well, Jas will bid her adieu. And
She gives a guilty wave.
head on out of the house.
All right.
Jihad simply stands out in the doorway and turns their stone body to go and look at you.
He's got a nice dusting of snow on him.
Have you found anything? They say in Primordial.
Not yet, mate. It's the guy, the blue-eyed man, to be looking for. But did see a bit of this man's work. He is quite the artist.
Art is something.
Sure. Do enjoy a good bit of art myself. Not very good at it, but
You've
Good for
never been interested in art.
those are rims on you right there. Some might call those art.
Sorry, what did you say?
He said the runes that you've got etched into you, some might call those art.
I suppose so.
Well then. Talk to the sheriff again, I suppose. See if we can take a look at this body.
I will follow.
Looking around at the rest of the group.
Yep.
Sage is just like watching you,
Speak
studying
rocked.
you.
Yeah, she's a little out of her element, and she also doesn't know her way around, so she is just following and observing, and will jump in when she's needed.
I wonder how the rest of the group responds to Jask and Jihad just speaking rock. Which is likely a very odd thing to come from a fleshy person.
Everything
Yeah,
about this
probably.
place is odd for Sage.
Fair enough.
And by the way, I like to imagine like when Jihad is speaking primordial, it sounds like a German speaking German. But when Jask is doing it, instead of like the good noises that you get from German, he's like
Yeah.
totally butchering the language, but
Yes,
doing his best.
definitely.
You don't have the perfected stony Vocaloid for
A
recreating it.
mere mortal.
Exactly.
And Dorilla doesn't care enough about people to pay attention to what language anybody's speaking unless they're talking to her or about something she's interested in.
Yes, she seems very preoccupied with herself. All right. Well, then I guess you guys are making your way back up the main road into the town hall.
Yep.
Down hall.
Woohoo! All right. Thank you very much. And you've arrived. Wow. And it is extremely early in the morning, 1 a.m. in fact. And you find that the doors to the town hall are locked.
What?
Crazy concept, but things do have a closing hour.
No
Rime
wonder
doesn't
she
sleep.
wanted us out of her house.
She's like, I'm not
That's
out of
done.
bed yet.
It's a spitting image of Christian Bale. What is happening right now? I never sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But
if you light the house on
unfortunately,
fire,
that's it. Yes, cause more crime that you're very lucky you didn't already get caught for. But yes, it is about 1 in the morning. It is so incredibly dark. The only thing that has been allowing you to navigate the streets of the town is the fact that the lanterns are lit and that there's no blizzard keeping the lanterns from being lit.
And there's a
We
walking
rude.
landmark.
That also helps.
well, I suggest we do one of two things. We could A, go and find this lost shipment. I would say time is of the essence. Or we could B, go and sleep. I, personally, am for A.
It's not
I
very
do not
safe to
see.
travel in the dark.
Never
Across
safe
the
to travel
frozen
around these
tundra.
parts.
Be
Oh.
fine.
Well, the other part of that is it's dark 22 hours a day. It's only twilight 2 hours a day.
Be fine. What's the
4.
worst that could happen?
Death, my
Yes.
friend. Death.
My point is, unless we're teetering on exhaustion, the light situation isn't going to change much if we go to bed now, if we go look now, or if we go to bed and look later.
Oh, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
What time? What time are the 2 hours of twilight again? Is that midday?
So it's 4 hours of twilight from
Oh.
10 a.m. to 2
Sorry, 4.
p.m. And if you would like to look in session info, there's a handy dandy calendar where you can keep an eye on that. There is a colored section of the clock that shows you the daylight. So I figured that it's particularly useful in this game.
Okay.
You need to pin that somewhere.
I did pin it. It's in session info.
You did.
Yeah, they did. It's there. I took a look at it before we got here.
That was a while
Well,
ago.
you did a
Oh,
gold
calendar.
star.
There it is. Yeah, I
Oh,
looked at it.
okay.
It was like,
Whole
I don't
gold star.
understand this, and then I put
Oh.
it back.
That's
Now
fine.
that we're in it, I understand it.
Yes, it looks very different from, because I have one for Strahd and for Fandelver. It looks very different from those. But we are on the 10th day of deep winter. The year 1489 has just begun. Well, the 11th day of deep winter now, but
I have never once looked at the Fandelver calendar because I looked at it. No, after the first
gonna
time I
cry.
looked at it, it was like, I don't understand this.
Wait,
and
it's
it never seemed
14?
to.
It's 1489? Ah, God, I'm so young.
right.
All right.
Well, what's the
Another
verdict then, friends?
Okay.
Kitty, honey, kitty, honey, kitty, honey.
We would second going to the cart.
Great.
Thrilla
Oh,
nods.
sorry. I got
What
overexcited.
was the expletive for?
What?
I think he's really
made
excited
a-
about those gems.
Ah.
Right. The gems, of course. That is my source of excitement.
Excellent.
Sage is just gonna look at you extremely weird. She's not gonna say
He's
anything.
used to that.
But she's definitely looking at you sideways.
Oh, I'm sorry. My face might be distorted and ugly. If it is offensive to you, please do tell. I will put a hood up.
No. No need. Just trying to figure you out.
Oh, I'd rather you don't.
Shall we go then?
Yes. I mean, yes.
All right.
So, can't do nothing else here till shop opens back up.
It will be some time.
All right. You all head to the north. As Jask can inform you that Calvin's cairn is that a ways, out that gate at least. And you
Just down the
begin.
road.
You begin your trek. Whom is it that you designate as your guide? Do you guys follow Jask's general knowledge of the area willingly? Is that
Yes.
Yes,
I'm retarded. I will literally get lost and die.
I absolutely have no idea where I am.
it's all white? I don't know.
Jihad
Agreed.
will assist Jask, given he's been here before.
You walk for 2 hours through the snow, trudging along, though each of you is wearing a set of clothing so suited for the area that honestly it's temperate. The only thing that gets chilled is the tips of your noses. But after about 2 hours of traveling towards the high peak to the northeast that Jask has told you is Kelvin's cairn, well, you rock noses, a blizzard of exceeding proportions begins to descend upon you, reducing the ability to see to 20 feet ahead of you, and Kelvin's cairn vanishes from view as the blowing snow and howling wind engulf you in a never-ending landscape of white.
And we all die.
Well,
I'm
please
gonna
submit it.
walk behind. I'm gonna get on the not windward side of the big rock guy.
Use it to block you like a cliff face. Yeah.
At least so that I can breathe and see a little bit.
Jask is going to take his rope out of his pack and start trailing it behind him so that he knows he can continue forward by looking back at the rope and making sure it stays straight. If that makes sense.
It's a rope. It's gonna be straight. It's gonna be straight no matter which, even if you go off target.
Well, it'll start to bend. If I turn to the right, it'll start snaking over. But the
Oh, because you're putting it.
end of
Yeah,
it,
you're putting it on the ground, not just
Right.
pulling. Okay, yeah, that
Right.
makes sense.
The idea is a fair one, though the practicality of it doesn't prove to be especially helpful as the wind gusts and continuously flutters your rope. But as you quote and question mark carry on,
Might I recommend the giant freaking footstep path that I'm leaving?
well,
Yeah, but
it's
how do you-
actually not so giant as you look behind you. It is filling with snow very fast.
Mm.
Even your massive tracks are being erupted and interrupted. Am I well?
Are you
No.
well?
I'm not sure. But as you carry on, then,
And no shelter
Jask-
here.
no, indeed. Jask, please make me a survival. I will allow it with advantage.
19.
Ooh.
You are fairly confident that you are going in the correct direction. But the blizzard blizzes on. Please make me another survival check with advantage.
And again.
Another one.
Yes.
20.
Okay. Our dice are coming back. Our dice are coming back.
Right. You are feeling confident still. You look behind you, and though visibility, even for those of you with dark vision, is very limited. You can really only see a handful of feet ahead of you. But you can see that your friends are all there, some being sheltered by the largeness that is rock.
I can fit 2 of you in here.
And
Out of
I'm gonna need
character.
another survival check, please.
Advantage or no?
Yes, yep. All of these have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. I am right here next to you, so helping you out while we gamble on.
Okay. Continue carrying on. For another hour. Go ahead and make another survival check. As Jask continues to lead you through the frigid cold.
I'm a guide, guys. I've traveled these paths so many times.
Finally, as you can, Hyde's teeth are just clacking together. You finally, within your view, the blizzard hasn't let up yet. It's been going for a good 3 hours now. But you crest a snowy ridge, and you can see, in the snow before you, a frozen, dismembered corpse. It is nearly fully covered by snow, but the headless torso and its severed limbs are visible. You can just see tracks in the snow all around the corpse, and deep telltale grooves in the snow left behind by a sled. The fact that you can still see them in this weather is good.
Are following the sled tracks.
Yeah, does the corpse appear to be a dwarf?
Oh, yeah.
Make me a medicine check.
Best of luck.
Can
Yeah.
I take a look too?
Absolutely, you both crouch down. Take a look.
It's a little too dark. Can you tell?
The wideness of the torso sort of gives it away for you, Darilla, and you give a nod. Seems that way.
Dwarf.
Okay.
Jask. I keep wanting to call you Jarell. Why do you keep picking J names? Make me another survival. This time without advantage. I lied. Not all of them will be. Guess this one isn't.
Oh.
Luckily for you, you can tell that these tracks are leading south, and you have no big issue catching up with them.
All right.
And we're moving. We're deleting Mia. And we are. Are you ready?
No.
It appears that the creatures you've been following. Wait. Are
Hey.
goblins. Hold
Yes.
on. Hold on.
Dirty
I
goblins.
changed the thing.
Goblins.
Hold on.
How nice
You're
surviving
like,
out
no,
here.
you weren't supposed to see how many of them there were.
Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Son of a bitch.
Also, whenever you get the chance, I am still large size.
Yes, I shall do this. Okay, there we go. Let's fix that. Okay. Shmeep, shmeep. There we go. All right. Sorry about that.
Shmeep.
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 Just ahead of you.
Lilith.
No one. Damn it. You can see and hear the creatures groaning and grunting and cursing as they are hauling a very bulky sled toward what appears to be something up ahead.
All right. Jess is gonna ready his longbow.
I will step forward.
Geod
Yeah.
will
And-
also step off to the side here.
And he will speak in Goblin. Hello there, friends.
One of the goblins at the tail end sort of seems to stop. The rest are all pushing, but one stops and sort of looks around as though it's a little confused. And as it turns around fully, it spots you and
Yes.
And you can-
Hello.
you see that it's reaching for a horn at its side.
Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Now, dear friend of mine, think very, very hard with your great brain. I am speaking your language, meaning I have learned your language from a friendly goblin. If I learn from a friendly goblin, surely you and I could be friends too. Otherwise, things might get dicey as I look behind me at this giant fucking
Rock.
stone golem. Now, dear friend of mine, I am confident you want to live and avoid all harm. In this weather especially, any nick could be fatal. So, I have a proposition. You tell me where you've seen some big furry bears. We take that shipment right there, and you live another day.
As you finish your proposition, he presses the horn to his lips.
Before he
And
before he does that, I'm gonna
Mhm.
cast acid splash
Oh God!
Wow.
on him so he doesn't do that.
Oh shit! Fuck
Don't
it.
do that.
I guess we can hip fire him.
Roll initiative.
Absolutely. Do we roll initiative?
All right, guys, watch this. Absolutely speedy rock gaming. Are you ready? Woo! Let's go.
Yes. Well done, sir.
Wait, does Sage get her attack in before initiative?
Oh,
That's
you've
an
got to be kidding
uninitiative
me. Why
thing.
do I hate my life? I didn't bring my macro over.
What macro?
The one where I
She does-
can
oh,
roll
cool.
initiative for all of them with one single button.
Oh, damn.
so I'm gonna need to do that.
Just have them all
God.
go at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
stop
They
cheating,
literally
Graham.
Well, we're
all
all
Oh,
are.
to
rolling
get
the
them in the
same anyway.
Stop cheating.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate that button. Okay. Scroll back up to that. What am I doing? I brought nothing? Why have I done this? He doesn't manage to jump out of the way. And the splash of acid begins to bubble over his goblin skin.
Bubble.
And it was 5 acid damage.
Do I
Though
get my light crossbow off? Right below?
I didn't see that. I don't think you do. You were busy talking, but
Oh.
I think Sage behind can see it going awry and send off that acid splash once it's actually meeting its lips. Because you don't fell the goblin, and the horn doth blow.
Blowhorn.
What a dumb fucking goblin.
He was supposed to drop it.
He was supposed to live.
He did nothing of the sort. The horn causes God Almighty. One of the goblins to turn, then another, and another, and the goblins taking the cart all stop and turn to look at you.
I'll stop.
There are way more goblins
Wiggle with
than I can see.
This one ducks backward, takes aim at you through the snow, and
Who is
lets
you?
loose. Oh, great question. Hyde, the one speaking Goblin and absolutely blaspheming their language, it looses an arrow towards you, Hyde, in the snow.
No.
And then ducks to cower behind its friends.
That's good. Group up. So what are they wearing? They're just naked little goblins?
They're not. They do appear to be dressed in, like, furs and the like.
Good. That's money.
That's true. That's true. The goblin that blew its horn does the same. It backs up from you as it anxiously is rubbing off the bubbling acid, and lets an arrow loose towards you, Sage.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, is there some range rules or something?
Oh.
What's the weather? I think I read that.
Yes. Sight.
Sight, but it doesn't seem to be much of an issue for the Goobles.
Not surprising.
Darilla, things are going awry. What do you do?
I am going to run up
Did that
here.
15 hit? Hyde?
It did not. No.
Okay. Very well.
And I just realized that poison spray is different in 2014 than I'm used to, but I think I understand. But that's okay. So I need, from the original guy, I need a DC 13 Constitution save, please. As I spray
go.
poison in his face.
And his hands go up to cover his eyes,
He dies from malaria.
Oh,
and he falls
sorry.
to the ground.
Just imagine he just like swallows. Like he covers his eyes but leaves his mouth open.
And he starts
you
to
And
hiss and bubble.
And
Get
I'm going
covered in
to
acid and then poison.
I'm going to use my hold on. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my staff,
Oh,
just
Okay.
in case I need it for next time.
Very good.
And that will end my turn.
Another arrow flies out, this time towards Jask.
I can't see.
As they don't have anything to attack a pile of rocks. Or even a pile of Jask, apparently.
That is a miss.
And this one also moves back to hide behind the sled, though is very easily visible for the most part. Another goblin takes aim, this time for Hyde. Arrows just start streaming out from behind this sled here. Though they're peppering the snow around you all.
it's
This
pathetic,
one's-
really.
This one spots your advanced Durla and aims at you. Dan.
Ooh, dice are not. Dice have flipped rolls.
Yeah.
I see that.
Despite not getting hit, Dorilla kind of puts her hand to her chest and grimaces a little.
Emotional damage. Hawk. Oh, there's a hawk.
More arrows are loosed from behind the sled. this time
Emotional
heading
damage.
Holy shit! This time hiding for Hyde. Though again, something might be affecting their rolls.
Maybe
if
don't
not
shoot
the
the
weather.
ugly guy.
Yes, they can't bear to look at you.
Exactly. Give them disadvantage.
All right, I see him.
Yes.
Woohoo! All right. My PP is 14. Can I see these three?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Just not this guy.
He's outside of my vision circle, so
Oh, well,
aim
then you
it.
really can't see him.
This one here.
Okay.
I will loose an arrow from my longbow.
Oh,
that is
that's
the
the
wrong
scimitar,
button.
Well,
It is. I'll allow you to keep the
Same
20,
mark.
though.
Right. For 11
11.
piercing.
wow.
As despite the weather and the difficulty, you take that arrow and pierce it right through the goblin's eye, dropping him immediately.
Oh, that wasn't even double damage. That was just base damage.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
smash
you
roll.
fucked the goblin's head exploded or something, because that's a lot of damage for a dude who's got a handful of health here.
That would have one-shotted me.
Me
For
too.
real.
Me too.
Me too.
Especially if he rolled this similarly good on the next one.
Yeah.
You might have killed me outright if you
I think
rolled
I
really
think
good on the
the only
second
person-
dice.
Yeah, if you
You're
rolled
the-
that twice, I'd be dead. Instant death.
I think the only person who would have survived that is me.
Yeah.
Level one
Mm,
experience be like.
hey, you all chose this.
I did.
Oh, you did.
Damn.
Oh. I forgot about
From-
something for after combat.
Oh, okay. From the unseeable distance beyond the blizzard comes another arrow. And it lands in Dorilla's thigh.
Oh.
Damn, that's like with disadvantage and everything.
All right. Speaking of one-shotting,
And another arrow flies, this time towards Jax.
Yep.
The large pile of snowy rocks.
20 feet. Action dash. Oh, nope, not there. There. Right there. Boom. And my turn. Just big bum bum bum.
Sitting over
Stony
there,
feet.
making the earth tremble.
Yep. That's it.
Amazing.
Intimidation roll.
What if I could? Even if I did, the intimidation is tied to charisma for
True.
some reason.
That's true.
You see a light flare beyond, illuminating a goblin with a bird perched on its arm, with the other hand holding a lantern.
Oh, I do
Oh.
see him.
Oh. Over
Hi.
there.
What did he doing even?
He's doing.
We'll go
Exactly.
50 feet. Oh, he isn't even. Oh, now I
Oh,
see
look,
him.
the
Oh,
bear.
there he is.
The
Oh, he
bear.
has the bears, the little shithead.
The dog
Man.
doesn't die in this episode.
Hold on. No, I gotta. I've done this much range. What is the range on a crossbow? Surely the long range is like 180, right? Or more?
60 and 120.
20, that works. And
Is that your
that
max
means
distance
is-
right now? Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm like
Mhm.
90-ish feet or something.
Okay.
Right. So shooting at your long distance, that is disadvantage.
Right.
Yes, cool. Ah, please. I wanna shoot that stupid little goblin guy.
Correction, the range is 80, 320 for light crossbow.
Yeah, I
It's
think it was a
still long
lot.
road.
Still disadvantage, and you are
It's
aiming
still
for
disadvantage.
The goblin boss.
who simply ducks out of the
Ow.
way of your barreling arrow, and it flies past her into the abyss.
Okay.
It's a lady.
Never seen a lady girl boss before.
All right, Sage, you're up.
All right. I am going to move forward. Ooh, that's actually a little too far forward. It's a little too close for my liking. And then I am going to send a bolt of blood to this one. Right there.
Okay.
1 second. I gotta do it this way too.
How do you conjure
the
that
thing.
bolt of blood? Like, what's it look like?
I would imagine just a little pinprick of my hand, and I kind of draw it out as a little bubble, and just send it off super quick, kind of like a dart.
All right.
It
So-
did do the thing.
It did.
11 to hit.
But unfortunately, an 11 does not hit, and the goblin ducks out of the way of your stream of blood.
All right.
Goblin is going to creep towards his brethren at the sled, whilst taking aim at Giad, who has frightened him by coming near.
I'm confused. Is that the crit or is it normal?
That's the normal.
Oh, okay. So it's a 6 to hit?
It's a 24. Wait, sorry,
Oh,
it's
that's a
24.
crit.
The normal is right. The damage is right. All of it is right. The 24 is lit up. Otherwise, it would be gray.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, let's see. 9 divided by 2 is...
She sort of he like the goblin must like get it right in between one of the segments.
Sounds good. 4 points.
Wait a second. Did you just move that goblin after his turn was over?
Yeah, sorry, that was the last of his movement. It was just his turn though.
Okay. No, he just, I was like, I swear I saw him a second ago. I was aiming for him and now he's gone. I
Oh,
can't
sorry.
see him anymore. No, it's fine.
I'm gone.
All right, I'm going to move up here and shoot my
bet.
poison spray at this guy because he's now the
Okay.
closest one.
And the
Doesn't it have a
goblin
cone?
What was that?
does it?
Yeah, doesn't
Is it
poison
a
spray have a
cone?
cone?
No, it's no. I don't
2014
think
or
so.
2024?
2014
We're
as
playing-
always.
And
2014.
Yeah, it's a
2024 is
single
a
creature.
2024 is a single spell attack. Against
Oh,
a
okay.
single
Or against a
creature.
single target.
Okay.
He uses his hands, little gobbo, to wipe the poison away. But he can't. It's in the air, blowing all around him. And he takes 4 poison damage. Whilst lodging an arrow your way as well, Dorilla.
Disadvantage?
Oh, shit! I forgot my bonus action.
Isn't it at disadvantage?
You could You can
If
take your
they're in
bonus
melee
action.
with you.
May I? Thank you, because I wanted to bonus
N-
action healing
None
word.
of the other goblins have been at disadvantage. Why would this one be at disadvantage?
Because he's in
It's
melee.
within melee range?
He's 10 feet away.
No?
No.
Or
5.
No, he's attacking me.
yeah,
Yes,
he's attacking
yes.
That's not-
Dorilla, who is 10 feet away.
If you make a range attack while being within 5 feet of an enemy, you are disadvantaged.
Yeah, that's just how that works. Unless
Threatened.
I'm, like, been misunderstanding that rule for just 5 years.
You're right.
Okay,
That's
I
how threaten works.
yeah, I guess I
Yeah,
didn't
it's how
realize.
threaten works, right?
Let's see. There we go. But it does save you. From his attack. This goblin is going to turn to the rocks that have just invaded his space. Though, unfortunately, he's just got a normal scimitar here to work with. And it's very ineffective against a very large boulder.
Bouncing off.
Yeah, you can just hear, like, the ping of...
Ping of metal on stone.
metal on stone, yes, exactly. This one is going to... panic swing his scimitar the same at Jihad.
Let's see it.
And they are allergic to that, apparently. To being able to hit you.
I would hope so. Jask?
Bringing us up to Jask.
All right. Jas is going to knock another arrow in his longbow and aim at our goblin boss here.
Okay.
Normal roll, I think.
Yes. Ooh. Let us use that inspiration.
All right.
There we go.
Feeling very inspired, you pull that bow string back a little further and let the arrow fly. And it absolutely does
Do you have hunter's mark?
manage to fly directly to where the goblin boss would be standing. However, at the
I
last
love
moment,
this feature.
Look out,
why
sir.
is it doing this?
Where's the person that get
Last
down?
moment, she seems to grasp one of her compatriots by their shoulders and do a little spin,
Wow. Sweet.
causing them to take the arrow directly to the chest.
I love that feature of the goblin paws.
Yes, it is a good one.
In hide, I do not have any of my ranger spells yet.
That level 1 business.
Mhm.
The next goblin is bleeding terribly, actually, and he's going to hop down from the wagon,
So he can't be grabbed next time.
and he's gonna start running away. Actually,
Fair.
I didn't
Yeah.
sign up for this.
I would too.
Mom, she hit me. But the other goblin is still aiming through the arrow slits of the interior of the wagon and knocking projectile. It flies for Sage.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Spaghettios.
That's a lot.
It is. It is a lot.
That's
rude.
That's rude.
It's kind of rude.
As you take
That's rude.
that arrow to a vital organ for certain.
Jihad
Yeah.
is going to share some sentimental values with the already injured goblin.
I forgot you named it that. That's so funny.
14 to hit
Though
for
unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, the goblin is got his eyes fixed on you. You're terrifying. You're its worst nightmare.
5.
And he
Fair.
dodges out of the way just as you come down on him.
Mm. Very well. And that's the end of my turn.
One off, sadly. Hide.
Well. A bit further, but this goblin doesn't have any cover or anything, right? It's just shoot him.
Which one?
The goblin on the wagon.
He does. So you can't technically see this goblin, but you can see his arrows poking out of, like, the windows.
Okay, but the goblin boss has the same cover? Question mark? Or no?
Is on top of it. Look on
So they both
the
have-
roof.
Okay, okay.
So
okay.
the normal goblin does have cover, but the goblin boss does not because she's out in the open.
Okay, so would the goblin boss's feature still work then? If they themselves are that far away from the covered goblin?
Well, I mean, there's like a hatch, but
They can still
Quick
use the
fucking
feature,
goblin.
yes.
yeah, they can still technically use it.
I mean, that's still a win.
I can bring that goblin back if you want to fight him, but it's
Nah.
one less person to shoot you guys.
It's fine. Anyway, let's hit.
Oh,
Goblin
who?
boss
Sorry,
for the
which one?
record. Goblin
Okay.
boss. I'm assuming that's just gonna be slightly easier to hit either way.
And from your crossbow, the is barreling through and You can see she stumbles, nearly falling off the caravan as your bolt pierces
Okay.
her.
Oh,
Surprise, didn't swap.
maybe
Okay.
she can't do it very often.
Oh, it should be a reaction. Just have to.
It is.
So you're playing at.
I have no idea.
Let's see
Alright.
your
It's
sage.
on my mind.
I am going to acid splash these two up here in front.
Nice. Two dexterity saving throws.
Sorry, these back two, or you mean
The
these
front
two?
two.
Got it. Oh, why don't I have my macros? No.
You hate yourself.
I know, I don't know why I did this. This one manages to somehow, whilst it's dodging around Geod, also dodge around your splash of acid, but this one, however, howls in pain. Roll your damage.
What didn't do the damage?
You just posted the description.
Correct.
4.
4 damage.
Could be horse, could be horse.
And then she is going to step back a little bit behind Jask.
Okay.
Just
Very
gonna,
good, Tug.
just gonna rest
So I
right here.
glance
a
back
little
at
bit.
you, be like, "What are you doing?"
Hey,
Still within healing word range, though. Stay.
All right. Bringing us to our friend here. Who is going to attempt to join back up with his friends. He's going to dash. Well,
I am going to point my poison spray at this guy and shoot it at him.
okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
If he fails.
Indeed.
He
Which
does.
he does.
Yes.
And
then
as you spray it on him, he falls.
And then I turn and I point my staff at Sage and I say my healing word.
Very good.
So-
Reconstitute yourself.
There you
Oh.
go.
Very good.
Wow.
thank you so much.
Hell yes.
That's what I got when I healed myself last time, too. And I didn't
play the
quite
lottery,
do it
girl.
all.
I'm now
Alright,
back
well.
to full health. Thanks.
And I have no
Typical
spell
fucking
slots.
warfare.
What are spell slots?
All of my healing energy is gone.
Oh, excuse me.
So don't get hurt, anybody. And I'm gonna stay put.
All right.
Wait, am I within 10 feet of this guy? Yeah.
Yes.
10
Okay,
feet,
I'm
yeah.
gonna stay put.
Okay. This goblin is going to bonus action disengage,
Wise.
run this direction, and shoot for the hide,
Oh no.
who's creeping around the back of the rocks. Though you are at very little risk for any injury, apparently.
It's just chatting it up over here.
This one swings its scimitar at you again, Geod, apparently in a panicked frenzy.
A hit.
Oh my.
Oh.
7.
Oh. And you can hear him jump for glee as he makes a crack in some of your rock form.
Him or the DM?
I say nothing of the sort. Jazz.
Once again, I will take aim at our goblin boss and let loose an arrow.
Get her.
Bike binders.
Ooh.
Ew.
Oh, baby!
Nice.
And you hit her with such force that she topples backwards off of the wagon.
Wow.
I was gonna say. I was hoping you were gonna say pinned her to the wagon.
If only, if only.
That's next level.
This goblin hears the thunking of its boss falling from above. And
Maybe this wasn't a great idea.
yeah, maybe not. But he's gonna hold fast, and he's going to aim for Jask.
Leave that beautiful sniper alone. Take me, you coward.
Goes wide.
Yeah, you lucky bastard on that one. Jihad.
Jihad is going to try and fist again. Give him a shell shock.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
And you shock the shit out of him, and he falls into a little pancake of goblin.
He is
Nice.
then going to walk 20 feet this way and end his turn.
Okay. Hovering over the scary goblin. Let's see.
The rocks
As-
are still falling apart, though.
Of course, yes, they're crumbling, leaving little bits of gravel behind. The goblin climbs to her feet, and the lantern she is using to watch what was ensuing, she throws it onto the wagon.
Yay.
And
One
it
dirty
begins
bitch.
to gather flames.
In the snow? Okay.
Slowly but surely.
Poor goblin that's still inside. Jesus.
It's not
Yeah.
rain, so it's not gonna do a whole ton of a lot. And then she starts to run away.
Coward.
Okay. The action was to throw it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can still move and be within the range to hit him, right?
Yeah, in theory.
Okay. Something mathematical here. Please, almighty.
105 feet away.
I hate you.
Oh, is that not close enough?
Oh, it means I have to do a disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
No! Oh no! You know what you did! I hate you!
No! That's
Oh.
terrible.
No.
And the
do.
bolt goes wide.
I have to reallocate my life choices here.
Okay,
All right.
Sage.
All right. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ah, there we go. I can just barely see him through the fog. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my chaos bolt.
On this one here.
Yeah, the one I can see. Yep. And then I gotta do it.
2d8 plus 1d6? Dang.
This one.
It's a first level spell.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. It is enough to hit.
That was the damage dice.
Oh, that was the damage dice.
Yep, that's the damage. Choose
It's
choose
a
one of
spell
the
attack.
d8s. So one of the
But yeah, you have to make
d8s
your
was a
attack roll first, though.
yeah, that was the 15, I thought.
Nope, that's the
No,
No, that's the
damage.
damage dice.
But
Just roll a d20. I'll fix it up.
Okay. I was like, I did.
Oh,
All right, well, that hits.
oh, how badly I wish you hit the
Roll
war boss
some,
with that one.
And that was also a +4.
Yeah. So immediately,
24.
Super deaf.
yeah, it does have super death as this horrible bolt of lightning just arcs from Sage and fries this goblin so much that it's like the cartoon where you can see its skeleton. 100%.
Amazing. And then she's just gonna smugly smile to herself, satisfied.
I killed someone.
What was that?
There's
Scary.
a glitch in the Matrix.
No.
Yeah.
The agents are coming.
No, no,
I
no.
think you expanded it the wrong way.
No, no, no.
Oh my god, it's a grid.
Ah!
I could only expand it one direction. The
Just do
wagon,
Control
no!
Z. Control Z. Oh wait, I see.
There we go.
Wah!
God
A
damn it,
random
it still
line to
wasn't
that
enough,
tree
son
over
of a
there.
bitch.
It didn't move that far.
Wait, what?
Couldn't have.
Oh, I think I just forgot to grab them. Alright, there we go.
Oh, there they are.
And this is on fire. Okay. This Gooble is going to watch its boss take flight
Fucking
and
incinerate.
do the same thing. Not this one. This one managed to not be out of it. Managed to not be inside of it. But, well. The other one may or may not be getting fucked up here in a minute.
You won't make that mistake twice. Oh god.
Oh god, not again.
I'm at the wagon!
sorry. I know.
I can't see me. Oh, there I am.
Hold on. There you go. Darilla.
Okay. So I'm gonna start. Wait, where am I? There I am. Gonna start running, and I don't know why it's not measuring. It's measuring weird, but okay. I'm gonna run dash 60 feet, and then I'm done.
Okay.
Trying to get to that flaming cart to put it out, but I just can't get there in 6 seconds.
Oh,
Do your best.
Mighty
I
Archer.
respect it.
Mighty Archer.
Oh, the problem is I have no vision on them.
You have dark vision?
I do not. I'm a changeling.
Swear to god that raises
They should. You feel like they should, but they don't.
I would think.
Okay. So you could
This is
shoot
on
at
fire, though.
disadvantage.
Huh?
It's on
This
fire,
this
shouldn't it?
cart is on fire. I mean, it is a sort of light source, but
So
I don't
could
think
I
you can
shoot at the
technically
goblin
see them.
boss with like say that it has dim light and I get disadvantage?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
So shooting at the goblin boss.
Okay. So unfortunately, it's a bit far.
Oh.
And you can hear the screams of this goblin as he desperately climbs out of the roof and begins rolling around in the snow to put himself out as an action.
No! Run to the boss, you little shits! Oh!
Yeah.
Giot is going
Giot.
to move 20 feet.
That has speed.
Yes. Let's see.
20 speed rules.
Are they prone? Question mark.
This goblin here is yes.
Alright, I figured. I'm gonna use my action to dash for another. Woo! Blazing speeds, guys, 20 feet.
He
End my turn.
blurs. Goblin boss continues to run.
Please don't expand the map again.
I'm not going to.
It's fine. It's fine. Can I'm carrying a backpack, right? That's the reason I'm being slowed, right?
Sort of.
So I can drop this backpack and run, right?
I mean,
I'm not imagining it's super fast into me, right? It's just
the
taking off my
backpack's only
things.
5 pounds worth of stuff.
Where am I carrying everything?
Well, I suppose that's true. 10, 15, 18, 18 pounds, 20 pounds.
Would that be enough to get normal speed? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll just drop the backpack.
Okay.
Feet. Do prompt creatures get a reaction? You don't know. It shouldn't even matter. I think you'll bother hitting me. He's too busy burning.
He is burning.
60 feet.
Okay.
I will keep running until I get close enough to shoot that little piece of shit.
Okay.
I will have blood.
Alright. Sage is also going to dash, and I can get about here. And I have nothing that will help. So that is all that I can do.
Amazing.
Dorilla!
I am gonna run up here next to the cart and within 10 feet of this guy and shoot my poison spray at him.
Okay.
Mechanical warfare.
Woo!
Look at that.
Spraying everyone you see.
Hold 2 points.
Well, it happens.
Guys, no, careful, man. That's 2 points.
That's up.
All right. I will move another 30 feet. I'm guessing the boss is probably well out of range now,
Yes.
or sight.
Very much so.
So I see just a goblin. I will shoot him. No, I will not.
No, you will not, as your thicker arrow falls into the
Ironically,
snow.
you would have had disadvantage too.
Yeah.
This goblin, yeah, because of the distance. Because he's prone. This goblin stands up and looks at you all, steadily running towards it, surrounding it. The cart is aflame, and the polar bears are screaming in terror, and he just comes up and slices against Dorilla with his scimitar.
He didn't surrender.
And then disengages.
I love Roll20 messing everything up all the time. It's lovely. To reload like every 5 minutes.
Oh, I had that
That's
problem
super
too.
I
that's
do
because
not
you
have any
browse
of those
everything.
issues.
I'm gonna cup 20 feet. And I'm gonna throw a boulder at him.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Take aim at his fleeing body.
And miss. Inspiration, why not? I feel like doing it funny. Ah. No.
None of that for you.
All right. Thanks, guys. All right, ending my turn there.
Bad.
Just a 40-pound boulder just lands right next to him. Boom.
Hyde, make me a
Oh.
perception check with disadvantage, please.
I want to run 60 feet forward first. Can I?
Yeah.
Amazing. Whoa, you're hiding him? I hate you.
I know.
Please.
I'm the worst.
Ah!
You have completely lost track of the goblin boss.
I'm taking hostages. We'll find him.
You just hear the Hyde from somewhere out in the snow. Come on!
Screaming in goblin.
Yes, but he's saying it in goblinoid. Something like that. Sage. Work on
I'm
finishing
going
us off,
to.
yeah.
I can't
Okay.
see any. Oh, I can. Now I can. I had to move the thing. I'm gonna move up here, and I am going to acid splash him in that direction.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I
Look
roll
at that
low.
damage.
Just
What
one.
damage?
Bullshit.
That's
He's
gonna be more
fleeing.
than one.
He's zigzagging, so he is out of the way.
Dang it. I'm gonna start scooping up snow and throwing it on the fire to try to put the
I mean,
fire out.
It's
We're
logical.
supposed to be saving this cart full of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cart
so-
was back here.
Well, I assume they took the stuff off the sled and put it on the cart.
Well, yeah.
So,
Sled is just an extra thing we could take, honestly. Random fucking drive.
is there not anything worthwhile on this thing?
Oh my god!
Oh, it is our
'Cause
job
if-
to go and
If
finish it.
there's nothing, well, we still have. Oh no! You know what I'm gonna do?
No.
I'm gonna step forward, and I'm gonna loosen the I'm gonna loose the polar bears from the fire so that they can get away, because that's what a druid would do.
I was gonna
Okay.
say we could salvage this drive and use it to hunt down the goblin boss.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could.
But I just let
make-
the polar bears go.
Make me an animal handling check first, please.
Okay.
Stay bite your hand off. Oh my.
You managed to soothe them for long enough to get their harnesses removed. And in their fear, they run off.
Bye, bear.
Oh, sorry, forgot.
Not eating you. At the very least. Jask.
Except
Alright.
pursued by another bear.
Get
Take
him,
another
Jask.
shot at our goblin here.
Woo!
Very successfully.
Finally.
There we
Putting
go.
the poor goblin out of his misery, you give him an arrow directly between the shoulder blades, dropping him.
Is that last goblin not in the turn order?
The fuck?
There's another
Hey.
goblin.
Yes, I'm hunting him. You must tell me the location of the boss. I will lose my fucking mind. There's no
Alright,
worse feeling.
Geod, you can see Hyde up ahead chasing after something.
That's great. Good for him. I will use my big fist to just scoop up the large portion of snow and just drop it onto the cart.
Magnificent.
Okay.
Ending my turn.
Okay. Hyde, you are doing.
Feet. I'm aiming this crossbow straight at this guy, this goblin's face, and speaking goblin. Listen, buddy, oh pal, friend, where is your boss going? Tell me, and you live, lie, and I'll cut your tongue out.
Make me an intimidation check.
I get an advantage, he's at 1 health and a crossbow point.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oh, thank God, because I have a minus bajillion.
Yes, you do.
13 versus.
Oh my god. 1 second. Can't believe I did
Manual
this.
rolls.
Yes, I
You
hate
didn't
them.
do this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Could you?
Ah! Okay. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me. We hail it. Alcoholic.
Sorry, what? Cloak?
Carcaloic.
Car cloak. I think I
Yes.
spelled that out.
Yes. I put it in chat for you.
Good. You are gonna lead me there. Okay? Now move.
Oh my gosh.
Just follow
Hyde's going on a solo journey.
I am not letting this short little shit get away. He will point me in a direction, I will run, and I will kill him. I am faster.
Well, Hyde begins pointing the goblin away at weapon points. And that is where we're going to call our session for the evening.
All right.
We will pick up with
Level up.
that shenanigans next time around.
Big
Off the
hands
cocktail
scoop
juice.
up snow.
And see if
Sure.
we've managed to do anything with the wagon, the sled, and the contents of it.
I was
It's
only burning for
goodies.
2 rounds.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's not terrible, but it does sort of matter what's inside of it, besides a goblin body, of course.
Yeah.
But at
This
least
sword
the
is pretty
polar bears
good.
didn't die. At the very, very least.
Yep.
And we will see what happens next week on Thursday.
All right.